Hello, my fantastic friends. I'm doing my final reading for you today from our little quick break that we've had. We're just busy packing up and about to leave, go back home. But before we did, I thought I would do one more reading for you from this amazing place called Noosaville, overlooking, I think this is the Noosa River. I think so. It's just absolutely beautiful, this place. Anyway, the reading today, we're going to read about Meghan. And did you see that video of her holding Lily's hand, or supposed Lily's hand, with the child draped in the beekeeper's outfit? And then she kind of puts her hand on the child's back, like pushing her towards the bees. I can't imagine how stifling that child must feel, or how stifled. Imagine putting the child in that, and then they have to tape up the wrists and the ankles. Okay, we'll read on that. Mother Meghan. So Mother Meghan and the poor kid in the beekeeper outfit, all taped into the beekeeper outfit. Okay, what on earth is going on? Now, this morning I kept hearing in my mind the song lyrics. It's a crime. It's a crime. I don't know if I've got the words right, but anyway, that's why I decided to pick up the true crime deck this morning. And then I looked up some words. I was trying to find that song. In, the lyrics on Google, and I couldn't find the lyrics, but I found the lyrics of another one by Sade talking about crime, something about a crime, and it's so weird and creepy. The words say something about, I love you deeper than Lake Victoria and taller than the Empire State. And I just thought, oof, that's the kind of words that Meghan would use. So is she trying to prove to Harry? Is she trying to prove something to Harry, or disprove something to Harry? Anyway, why were the crime cards calling me? I mean, what a terrible thing to do as a mother. Firstly, she's using the kid as a prop. Secondly, she's enclosing her in this claustrophobic outfit. And thirdly, maybe she's taking her to see the bees. Male. Yeah, she's doing it to get back at Prince Harry. She's doing it to catch his attention. Oh, accomplice. Partner in crime. And look at that. 2 hooded figures. Those look like the beekeeping outfits, don't they? Harry, I've got some dirt on you. I'm going to do whatever I want with these kids. Wooded area. That's Montecito, where she sometimes goes hiking. Gift. Guess what? I've got a surprise for you. Harry. You think I've been put these kids in the social media before? Just you wait. Now, I also heard that Harry is away at the moment. There's where he is. He's in the hotel. Apparently, he's in China. For the some travel summit or something or other. But isn't that interesting? This is more I'm getting. Yeah, one of them, motel and affair. Crime of passion. That I'm getting very much relates to Meghan. Oh, jealousy. She's put that child out there because she's jealous of Harry. Maybe she suspects that he's having an affair. And look at that, legal proceedings. A lot of what she does, I believe, is performative for an impending divorce. And part of what she's doing there, I think she's trying to show, look, I'm a present parent. And what a ghoulish thing to do, to put the child in that get-up, the alleged child in that get-up. The child was clearly looking distressed, and the mother was, you could say, either patting her back or pushing her on the back, making her go forward. The child seemed reluctant, but I'm getting, from Meghan's perspective, this will be a win for her in any court proceedings, because it will make her look like a present mother, somebody who's there, actually spends time with the children. Secret. Harry wants to keep those kids secret. He wants to keep them protected. And look at this meeting. I wonder if that's the new staff that they've created. The new staff. You know, the new courtiers for Montecito. I wonder if they told her that this will be the way to make her look good. But she doesn't realize that Burial, she's digging her own grave. It just makes her look worse and worse and worse. I bet you this was her idea. Female, there she is, alive with the first aid kit. She's trying to, I don't know if she's trying to keep the marriage alive or if she's trying to bait Harry. There he is, traveling. Justice, and that goes with the legal card. Cover up. That might be her covering up the children. Covering them up literally. Sorry, something's fallen on the floor. Covering them up literally with masks. And look how that person is. Got a mask. Oof, she's definitely baiting him. Surveillance. Our children. These are the children put on the internet against Harry's wishes. Why? Because she's greedy. She thinks that it can either, I don't know, get Harry to stay. There's something to do with money there. Okay, let's see what these shadows of light. And then after this, we will see if we can get the child's energy. I'm not sure that I have my children card with me. Anyway, let's see. More of Meghan's energy. The witch at the end of the world. She doesn't care. She doesn't care how it harms her children. She doesn't care how upset it makes Harry. She's jealous and she wants him back. Absinthe. Fairy. Absinthe. That's to do with substances. Oh, the green, the jealousy. So I wonder if she thinks he's having an affair. And he might be. I'm not sure. We haven't asked the cards that. But she wants to be the center of his universe. What else? What else cards? Mildew fairy. Mildew. It's getting old. Meghan's tricks are getting old. Harry is not enjoying them anymore. Let's see. Shadow Oracle. Let's see. How did this latest stunt make Harry feel? What? Whoa. Okay. He's jumped out. Avoidance. He doesn't want to see what's on the media, on social media. Apathy. He's just more of the same. He can't bring himself to do anything about it. And he's dependent on her to a certain extent, and he's ashamed. He's ashamed. After 7 years, this is what their marriage has come to. He's ashamed. He wanted to protect his children, his family at all costs, but he hasn't been able to. He's feeling insecure. As difficult as the relationship is, he doesn't know what else he would do without her. Look at that. He's just feeling completely numb, and she's the one pulling the strings. She's in control. So, and this makes him feel rejected. And look at the bottom of the card. We've got judgment. Maybe his judgment is impaired. Maybe he can't bear the thought of ending the relationship. Not sure which cards I can use. Protection in the upside down. Harry should be protecting those kids, and he's not. He's run away. Playfulness in the upside down. The kids are, instead of having a happy, carefree life, they props for Meghan's Instagram. Let's see. Any energy around the girl child that may or may not exist, that may or may not be Meghan's, that may or may not be called Lily. Change. She doesn't like what's happening. She wants it to change. And look, there's the playfulness. And there's the playfulness upside down. She wants it to go back to, she wants life to be, just be fun. She just wants to be a kid. Family. She wants a normal family. It's very sad. It's very sad. And where's the boy? Suddenly, well, there's no sign of Archie. Archie used to be the prop until Lily came along, and now Lily's the prop. And is that because a girl child is an extension of a narcissistic mother? I don't know. Where will this all end? Where is this going, and where will this end? Harry and a blonde. Harry and a blonde. That reminds me of Cressida. And there was another blonde that he liked. But he's always preferred blondes, hasn't he? Love. Harry might get out of it and somewhere along the track find love again. Conclusion. Yeah, this marriage, oh sorry, something's fallen down. This marriage is not going to be around for too much longer, and choices. He's got to choose maybe between a blonde-haired girl and a black-haired girl. And look, he's looking towards the blonde-haired girl. Maybe somebody from his past. Yeah, there's going to be a time beyond which Harry is not going to be able to be pushed by Meghan. And sometimes people say, and look there, playful. We have just a third playful card that's come out. And remember how playful Harry used to be? Maybe he's thinking of his past, of how playful and fun his life used to be. Before he got involved with somebody and basically involved with the wrong person, made him sink. He wishes that he had made other choices. And look, and there's two people there in front of the wishing well, wishing that he had made a different choice in the romantic department. Cycles. What goes round comes round. Movement. Yeah, it's getting towards the end. Lust with a blonde girl, but it came out in upside down, so that might be more like love, some kind of passion. Blinded. He was blinded to Meghan, what she wanted in the beginning, which she really wanted to be mean and nasty and tear down the royal family, which I don't understand. I don't understand the end game. I don't understand if she had stayed in the royal family and just been a little bit half decent, she could have had all the power she wanted, all of the fame and all of the recognition. But she wanted to do it her way. And there's the moon in the upside down. So the moon hides things in the upside down. It's coming to light. And on the bottom of the deck, vision. There's a blonde girl that Harry really, really likes. I didn't expect any of this to come out. I wanted to read about Meghan and her terrible mothering skills. But I'm getting from this, there's a blonde girl in Harry's life, either currently or previously. What do you think? Do you think Harry is too out of it to even worry about, I don't want to say romance, but, you know, lust or whatever it is, a relationship, whatever you want to call it. Where do you think it's going to end up? Where do you think it's going to end up? It can't. Every year I think this just can't go on, and then it does. Maybe the way that Meghan treats his children is going to be the final straw that breaks him. Please leave me a comment. If you haven't liked, please do so, and please subscribe. I'm so close to 3,700. That I would really appreciate it. And I love your comments, so please make comments. I love to read your comments. I try to answer them mostly. Sometimes I can't, but I do love the comments. They really keep me going. And remember, over the weekends, I do free live readings for whoever happens to be on the live. All you have to do is type in the chat, type your question in the chat, and then I will read cards for you, no charge. And if you want to know when the next one is, just click my channel name and then click live, and then it'll show you when the next one is scheduled. Thank you so much for being here. May the angels walk with you now and always.